Yeah. Welcome back to the end of the video. Today we are going. Yes, you can hear from the team. We are going Sumeru. Let's go.
It's
The nation of
beautiful.
wisdom.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah, Booger. Nahida. If I remember, yeah,
And
this
speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister.
pretty
But
sure none
even
of the
so,
Archons
people
is.
call Sumeru the nation of wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the god of wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Oh, Paimon, she gave us a fucking lore bomb. A bomb.
But,
A lore bomb.
Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe
Don't
we can
even.
climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if
Let's
we
go.
can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Okay, let's go, Paimon.
Wait a second.
Who's the, wait a minute, who's she?
There's someone up ahead.
Who's wait. I see her somewhere.
Perfect timing. Now we can just ask for
Nah.
directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers.
I think I see her somewhere, but I don't remember.
We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Yes. Hello. What
What's
was that?
going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Oh, wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare
Calm
she?
down, it's probably. Calm down, it's probably nothing to get work off.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Isn't this shocking? She looks familiar. I mean, I did pay this quiz once, but it was when this quiz was released almost 2 years ago.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet.
Okay.
Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Pretty sure she's going to. What is it?
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look.
Paimon security was there. What the please check your eyes.
Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case.
Yeah.
Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she?
No, Paimon.
What should we do now?
Wait, I
Do
know
we
what
try
she's going to
asking
do.
her for directions again?
Maybe we shouldn't. Yeah.
It looks like she's meditating or something.
Yeah.
If we bother her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very lightly.
Yeah, that is do.
Oh! What a lovely smell!
What's
It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Oh, Paimon. Oh no, traveler. Traveler.
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
Something is not right.
Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Yeah, there's something that affect traveler pretty badly. Like, I gotta get out of here. Like this, like the smell affect traveler or something. I think I'm going
What's
to
happening?
pass. Where?
Traveler, this is no time for a nap.
And we're dead.
Come on.
And the show and the game ended. Such a funny game. It was pretty great game. And the game ended, and we died the same. Here. Oh wait a minute, it's an Armin Soul, if I remember correctly. That one giant higgy. Let's go. With this, I remember this tree. Armin Soul. no. The worst fruit. Oh, my boy, he died. And this is our traveler. Sure. It looks so amazing. It's beautiful. That was Aluminum Soul. That's how you start a quest. Let's go. I have to say, this place looks amazing if I be my honest. Oh, what's going on? Ha! I just remember now. Look at it. Well, if you are wondering, I already tell you, I already played this game once. Like I know the lore of Fontaine and Sumeru, so it's not that surprising that something. And now the word forget me. I remember how it was pretty mysterious. We didn't figure out what that mean now. But after looking back, it was pretty obvious what she was trying to tell us. Let's go. Wake up, Trevor. Wake the fuck up, Trevor.
Serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes, you can relax. Believe
Well, I know
me,
this
Master
voice.
is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's
Shit.
going to be alright, then
Golly.
there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh,
Hello, Cody.
are you awake now?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Yes, Paimon. Cody. Yes, I read the Genshin manga, the Dodori. I know what's Cody backstory. And I have to say, they did it dirty. They did quite dirty in the
Well,
game.
we're
In the
at...
manga.
Good
Yeah.
question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally
Gandharvaville.
built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I
Okay.
found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Thank you for that,
Oh.
Cody.
No thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
They tasted my much
Oh,
sweeter.
that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you
Yeah.
some while you were unconscious.
That's good.
Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Yeah. Hey, Tanuri is about to give it.
Whoops!
Here, Cody.
Kale, what's the
Yeah.
matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. I'll get it for you once I am finished here.
Tanuri.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right?
I
This
love
is the
that
second
idea.
time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please
Thank
do.
you.
If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
Wow, Tanuri. This is why I love him. Yeah.
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
No pity
Oh,
lad.
this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed
I know
Paimon
that.
about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well.
Please do it.
It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated
Yeah, I think I
areas,
heard about this.
particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as Spirit Borneal to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, You two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave.
Wait,
The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneal I just mentioned.
I'm not going to say anything.
That
Just watch.
incense typically has no effect on most people, but for
Is
a
it?
very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand.
Well, I mean,
Does that make sense?
yeah, pretty much. I mean, we aren't from this world, so I expect it much. Yes.
Very good.
always me.
Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or did you see anything while unconscious?
You describe what you saw while unconscious. What do I need to be suspicious? What happened?
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
You know
Because
what?
these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room, and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on, and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Yeah.
Sure, let me fill you in.
I'm. S-
I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
I see.
Further observation?
Now, when I was recording, someone was. They just came to annoy me. This is why you see something happen. I'm sorry for that. I'll just continue. But we need to go to Sumeru City.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape.
Basically,
If you're
they are the
skeptical,
best.
have a whiff of this.
What?
Are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even
Yeah.
though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you...
Please let me record for once. I just need to record. Someone again. You can read this. I'm not going to do that. Let's go.
The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky.
Okay.
For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least
Yeah.
until you
Okay,
stop
Annie.
having adverse reactions to this kind of smell. Okay?
Alright.
Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously?
Yeah.
We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right.
Say that to
Paimon
right if
knows
I'm
we're
on.
set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first.
Paimon gave him
Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
I feel
What's
a little
weird?
bit.
You mean how you're feeling now?
I don't know what I saw by
You
hallucination.
mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw?
Red
But
sky.
if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
Urban Soti. I'm not sure. Yeah, we don't know that. But when I saw the vision, it felt as if I was standing deep underground by the red sky. Could it be? Kanya. Oh,
Well,
I mean,
Considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But
Kanye is
why didn't you
underground.
say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
he probably wasn't doing anything.
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Exactly. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well,
Yeah.
that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations.
Yeah.
But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Let's have a chat with
idea.
Kale.
Kale's
Yeah.
pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
That would be nice. Carrie. Please, Paimon, don't give Carrie another nightmare. She already saw a lot.
Rise and
Let's go.
shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale.
Oh, adventure icon is finally up. What was that?
All right, next let's see your right hand. Not bad.
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
But please remember that you still need to be careful, understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
No.
Don't
not.
talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah. It is something we can have it.
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh?
Yeah. Pretty much.
In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the statue of the Seven.
Okay.
Gennari, we're ready to head out.
Bye.
Got it! I'll be right there! All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
Let's go.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest.
Oh.
Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Let's go then.
Paimon, traveler, this way!
Okay.
You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Okay. Let's go.
The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
No need to worry, amateur. Shouldn't go.
Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas.
Wow.
By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
She saw?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
They were
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
the previous Ranger Archon.
Is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Yeah.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone.
Yeah.
To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Yeah, during that.
According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarasthana.
Then what happened?
I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
They just fucked up their fucking. Sages say a fucking
not
asshole.
too sure. But aren't you from Sumeru?
Wait, is she?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
Wait, she is. I didn't know that.
But
Let's just not
Maybe
talk.
it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry. We understand.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be to do with.
no, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
What? Ah.
Because you two know Amber, right?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Emma the Outlier. No, it's Favonius.
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person.
Yeah, that was
There's
pretty
no one
amazing.
like
moments.
Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always
True.
adhering to her strong sense of justice.
Emma
She's
being
ready
the
to
best
answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't
Yeah.
help but be enthralled
That's
by her
true.
charm and enthusiasm, causing you
Pretty
to
true.
fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
True. Pretty true.
sorry.
Huh?
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure.
Yeah.
You really like Amber.
Emma saved Carrie's life.
Sorry.
So,
I was rambling
Emma
on
saved-
just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
nah.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that
Paimon
you're a
is
friend
also
of
good.
Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you.
Yeah.
So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Yeah, how?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a
Act one.
mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion.
Emma just rude.
I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
No, it's alright.
So that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really.
It's okay.
I wish I could tell you more about the Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
It's okay.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Archon?
You explained the purpose of your journey to Harry.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Yeah, a
Don't
sibling.
mention it. We are friends after all, right?
I'm on his side, your friends.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You
we
both have
we
my
just forgot about
thanks.
it.
While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Okay.
I'm not a very good climber, so I'll just let you handle the statue. I'll go check the facilities up ahead. By the way, once we're done with our work here, would you like to chat some more?
Okay.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Now that's confusing. This question also I wanna ask. The Archon of statue, what they represent? The original Archon or the current? I guess they represent current Archons.
The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later.
Yeah.
Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Thank you. You and Paimon are killing the statue.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. head
Okay,
down and
let's
meet
go.
up with Kale.
Hmm.
Kale, we're back!
Yeah.
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
You know.
Yay! Food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
I'm on some station, please.
Hey! Don't be a party pooper! It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
I'm sure I will.
Whoops!
What?
No! You dropped it on the ground!
Call Paimon to
Not
eat
to
it now.
worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
Paimon. You and your bed together with Kelly.
Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale.
But she's a forest ranger, so.
Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
Emergency.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon.
Now
Since
she
you
does love
liked it
food.
so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime.
Oh, new
I'll
recipe.
even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yeah.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
Oh.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission.
No, I think it's pretty
Paimon
normal.
knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the
No.
wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem
No, I
a
think it's
bit
pretty good.
harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted.
Yeah, that
I've
is true.
heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. But Master's actually very kind at heart.
January ends, if I
By
remember
the way,
correctly.
you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called,
Something?
something?
What was
Well,
it?
anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there.
But he
Master
declined.
declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
Yeah, it's true. That is true. A nation that was governed by education. It's going to be pretty fucked up, I know, you know. But let's see. Speaking of CIE expert, true. I really like it as easiest.
I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees.
That's
fact,
nice.
Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Yeah,
Really?
pretty sure.
Paimon would have never guessed that.
I mean, it was pretty obvious.
Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here.
Yeah, that's nice.
Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do? Just tell us.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little.
What do you mean by that?
But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why? Is he going to die? It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Don't worry, Paimon. I'm not going to die before the game end.
Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
Don't worry, Paimon. I'm not going to die before the game end.
Hey! Now even Kale started to laugh.
Oh, Paimon.
That's it! Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some Paimonial wrath!
I thought, for a second, I thought shit, Primordial. I was scared already.
Don't touch me!
Paimon, don't do it. My dear Kelly. Oh my golly. Huh?
Oh, sorry, Kale.
Yes, I'm
Paimon
sorry.
didn't mean to scare you.
Sorry. She
No,
traumatized.
I just... I didn't mean that.
I'm
Kale,
sorry.
are you okay? What's the matter?
Paimon's kid is not okay. She.
No, I'm... I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that.
That's fine.
Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Okay. Right. Well, Paimon.
What was up with Kale just now? And why is
Is
she
there a
in
hot
such a
one?
hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Just remember, Paimon. Well, I read the manga, so I know what this means, but I guess let's go to Gandhara village. Paimon.
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Hello.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh.
Sure.
Kale? Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Yeah. Paimon's so sorry. It's all your fault. Timing. That was it.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to
Is
go
it
look
on?
for you.
Huh?
Yeah. That's
Kainari, what are you doing here? Where's Kale?
Yeah.
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
My dear body.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has
Basically, I
been
say
more
you're pretty
excited
weak,
than
Paimon.
usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So,
it's been
Kainari,
bad.
what's really wrong with Kale?
Yeah.
Let's take this conversation elsewhere.
Sure.
Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Okay. Okay.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
Yeah.
To be honest, I hadn't realized you were that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma.
Yeah, that's
So just to
nothing.
clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... Well, because Kale asked me to.
That's...
And
I see.
honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you.
Didn't know I read the manga.
But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
Yeah.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right.
Yeah.
Ever since she was a child, she's been
Mommy?
afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elizabeth. Is she had it Elizabeth since he was a baby?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is
Yeah.
characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia.
Damn.
In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively
Basically
become
cancer.
completely immobile.
That
Basically
sounds
cancer.
terrifying.
You lose all control over your body?
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Oh,
Correct.
not bad.
That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
Is there any cure
With
for Elazar?
appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their
I know
members
who he's
lied
talking about.
and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah,
No, that's
it
just-
appears you already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation.
Don't worry,
Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor.
Doctor,
I have no idea how
asshole.
this doctor managed to do it, but
Doctor,
her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However,
Yeah,
Kale's days
I
with the
think I know.
Fatui were anything but pleasant.
Yeah.
Kale is a
I can
resilient
understand.
individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her
Fuck that,
experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
That is traumatized.
Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
All because of
by
him.
the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
Yeah.
She
Don't
doesn't
worry.
need to apologize.
Yeah.
None of this is her fault at all.
Yeah.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to.
Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, we will never.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Yeah. If somebody will try to do anything to her, he's going to die.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to
So-
break down this time. As
So
long
she's
as she
fine?
has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though
That's
I
really
must
nice.
admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville.
Now
She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a
Yeah.
moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you
Nice.
two later.
We can become yeah, we want to help
We'd
Kale.
like to do something to help Kale too.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
that's like
but I
Sia
must
Hamza.
warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place,
I know.
especially for someone who's still recovering, like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
Yes.
No problemo.
Yeah.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilotpala lotus. It's often
I
used
see.
to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Okay. Let's go.
Hey,
In the next
Tainari,
episode.
where exactly are we
Ah.
going to find this plant?
Nilotpala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it
Okay.
often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Okay.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
Okay, let's go.
You are correct. The Nilotpala lotus grows in the water.
Let's go, dog.
When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive
man.
species, if you ask me.
You say giant blue flowers.
The large petals
I
are
think I might
actually
have
the
them.
plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower.
Yeah.
You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Cowpelata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then
Science
there's the
lineage.
Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Wow.
Oh, huh.
Paimon is your brain just.
Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Yeah, Paimon.